Hey guys, this is Skyrim. Also, my name is Jamie Joes. Not really good at making videos. No, I'm not. Anyway, today I'm gonna be trying to do a segment. So basically, reading a chapter, or well, not a chapter exactly, but I'll be reading like a paragraph. Yeah, I'll be reading a paragraph from any sort of book. So, yeah, so I'll basically, for example, we'll be reading The Secret Garden, by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced the author's name. Very sorry. But, yes, I'll be reading, like, a passageway, well, not passageway, like, a paragraph or two. And yeah, I'll be doing it with most books. So if anybody has a recommendation for me to read, I'll do my best. Other than that, I'll be videoing myself with other books that I've chosen. Depends if you guys like it or not. So let's begin. Just so that I do not get a strike on YouTube because of copyrights and stuff. I do not own The Secret Garden, nor do I own any of the author's works. This is just me reading the book. So like I said, I don't own The Secret Garden, nor do I own the other books. It belongs to Frances Hodgson Burnett. I will pronounce the name one day. So let's begin. Okay. Okay, this is chapter 17. Sorry, I had to make sure. Chapter 17, page 174. And let's begin. She got up very early in the morning and had worked hard in the garden, and she was tired and sleepy, so as soon as Martha had brought her supper and she had eaten it, she was glad to go to bed. As she laid her head on the pillow, she murmured to herself, "I'll go out before breakfast and work with Dickon, and then afterward, I believe, I'll go to see him." She thought it was the middle of the night when she was awakened by such dreadful sounds that she jumped out of bed in an instant. What was it? What was it? The door opened and shut, and there were hurrying feet in the corridors, and someone was crying and screaming at the same time, screaming and crying in a horrible way. "It's Colin," she said. "He's having one of those tantrums the nurse call hysterics. How awful it sounds." As she listened to the sobbing screams, she did not wonder that people were so frightened that they gave him his own way in everything rather than hear them. She put her hands over her ears and felt sick and shivering. "I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do," she kept saying. "I can't bear it." Once she wondered if he would stop if she dared go to him, and then she remembered how he had driven her out of the room and thought that perhaps the sight of her might make him worse. Even when she pressed her hands more tightly over her ears, she could not keep the awful sounds out. She hated them so, and was so terrified by them, that suddenly they began to make her angry, and she felt as if she should like to fly into a tantrum herself and frighten him as he was frightening her. She was not used to anyone's tempers but her own. She took her hands from her ears and sprang up and stamped her foot. "He ought to be stopped. Somebody ought to make him stop. Somebody ought to beat him," she cried out. Then she Just then she heard feet almost running down the corridor, and a door opened and the nurse came in. She was not laughing now by any means. She looked rather pale. "He worked himself into hysterics," she said in a great hurry. "He'll do himself harm. No one can do anything with him. You come and try, like a good child. He likes you." "He turned me out of the room this morning," said Mary, stamping her foot with excitement. The stamp rather pleased the nurse. The truth was that she had been afraid that she might find Mary crying and hiding her head under the bedclothes. "That's right," she said. "You're in the right humour. You go and scold him. Give him something new to think of. Do go, child, as quick as you ever can." It was not until afterward that Mary realized that the thing had been funny as well as dreadful. That it was funny that all the grown-up people were so frightened that they came to a little girl just because they guessed she was almost as bad as Colin himself. She flew along the corridor, and nearer she got to the screams, the higher her temper mounted. She felt quite wicked by the time she reached the door. She slapped it open with her hand and ran across the room to the four-posted bed. And I'll be stopping right there. So, that was just an example. It's been kind of years since I've read The Secret Garden, so yeah. But seriously, it's a really good read. Loved it reading as a child, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I will be posting more stuff, such as playing guitar, and like, I don't know, some animations if I post it up. But I'll be also posting up books like this and other types of books. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it and tell me what you think. Jamie out.